The land was parched. Every day from dawn till dusk, the sun drained every drop of water from the fields, and even at night, a scorching wind blew until morning. The scrublands turned to dust, the rivers ran dry, and the animals began to perish from thirst. It was a drought unlike any ever seen before. In desperation, Uncle Lion called a meeting of all the animals to devise a plan. On the night of the gathering, Uncle Lion sat atop a small hill, and the animals assembled in a semicircle before him. Leopard, hyena, baboon, jackal, hare, and tortoise were in the front, being important animals. The smaller ones, like hedgehog, sat to the sides, while others like zebra, springbok, ostrich, and giraffe listened from farther away, mistrusting Uncle Lion. Uncle Lion gazed hopefully at the sky, searching for a cloud, but there was none. Disappointed, he began to speak, masking his misery with an attempt at friendliness. "Friends, brothers, and nephews, it is time to make a plan. You know how terrible the drought is. Even when it rains, the water quickly flows to the sea, leaving the scrublands dry again. We need a dam to keep the water, but building a dam requires all of us. What do you think?" "Certainly a good idea," said Leopard. "A wonderful idea," agreed Hyena. "The brightest suggestion ever from Uncle Lion," said Jackal with a sly wink that went unseen in the darkness. The other animals agreed, and they began to discuss the dam. Everyone had ideas, but they patiently listened to each other. Finally, Water Tortoise suggested they find a place to build the dam while it was still cool. They searched and soon found a suitable spot where they immediately began to work, scratching and digging with all their might. But Jackal did not work. He roamed around, giving orders. "Why don't you do this? Why don't you do that? Why don't you do it another way?" he instructed. "Why don't you do it yourself?" Leopard eventually growled. Jackal laughed. "Why should I break my nails building your silly dam? Didn't you say it was the greatest idea ever from Uncle Lion?" Leopard was surprised. "But you said it was a great idea last night." Jackal laughed even louder. "Things look different in the moonlight. Everything changes. So why can't my opinion?" Jackal continued to bother the hard-working animals, laughing at them as they toiled in the heat. "Work if you must, but those who do not work will also drink from the dam," he taunted. Finally, the dam was completed, and that very night, it rained. The dam filled, and the animals rejoiced. They came from near and far to drink, but Jackal went to the dam more often than anyone else. In the evening, before the others arrived, he drank his fill, filled his clay pot, and swam around, muddying the water. By the time the other animals came to drink, the water was dirty, and Jackal had already left. Uncle Lion was furious. "What a wicked thing to do! The lazy scoundrel who drinks from a dam he did not help build and makes it undrinkable for others," he roared. "If I catch him, he'll be sorry," Brother Baboon said. "Take this cudgel and hide by the dam tonight. Catch the water stealer," Uncle Lion said, handing Baboon a big stick. Early that night, Jackal approached the dam cautiously. He saw Baboon hiding, but pretended not to notice. Singing and dancing, he made his way to the dam. "My sweet, sweet honey," he sang, dipping his fingers into an empty clay pot, pretending to savor it. Baboon, enticed by the thought of honey, forgot his guard duty and stepped out. "Good evening, Jackal. Please give me some of your sweet honey," he asked. "What a fright you gave me. What are you doing here, Brother Baboon?" Jackal pretended to be startled. "Just taking a walk. It's a fine night, isn't it?" Baboon replied. "But why do you have that big cudgel?" Jackal asked. "To dig out insects," Baboon lied. "Do you want some honey?" Jackal teased. "Yes, please," said Baboon, licking his lips. "What will you give me for it?" Jackal asked. "I'll let you fill your pot with water from the dam," Baboon offered. "No, I don't want that dirty water, but I know you love honey, so I'll let you drink some." Give me your cudgel, and I'll hold it while you drink." In his eagerness, Baboon handed over the cudgel. But as he reached for the pot, Jackal pulled it away. "Wait, Brother Baboon. The honey will taste better if you lie down," Jackal said. "You mean it will taste better if I lie down?" Baboon asked, confused. "Yes, and if you don't lie down, you won't get a drop," Jackal insisted. So Baboon lay down. Jackal tied Baboon's hands, feet, and tail, then pretended to pour honey into his mouth. But when Baboon realized the pot was empty, he knew he'd been tricked. Jackal laughed and beat Baboon with the cudgel. Baboon screamed for help, but no one came. When Jackal finally stopped, he mocked Baboon, "Enjoy the honey from Uncle Lion," and ran off to drink from the dam. Uncle Lion, furious at Baboon's failure, tied him to a small hill, where the other animals jeered at him. Ashamed, Baboon vowed never to speak to Jackal again.